We were called by a lawyer in Oklahoma in 2007, as I recall, and we were asked to look into a case that just didn't seem right, so to speak.
Gene Bookout and Ms. Schwartz were going to a lake house, and Ms. Bookout was driving her Toyota Camry. And as they went down an exit, the vehicle accelerated unexpectedly.
And Ms. Bookout began to apply her brakes. The brakes wouldn't stop, it continued to accelerate onward. She pulled her emergency brake. There was about 150 feet of skid marks, and she ran into an embankment, still going anywhere from 20 to 27 miles per hour.
And Ms. Schwartz suffered some fatal injuries, and Ms. Bookout had a serious head injury and some other injuries.
Mrs. Bookout had been accused of the person at fault, driver error, which was always their defense.
And what she really felt guilty about was not being able to stop the car. She felt that if she had done something differently, maybe she could have kept the end result from occurring.
The internal documents that we had that showed a plan to manipulate the government, to divert their attention, to hide the problem, not report, and really it was a classic example of putting internal profits of a company over the safety of the general population.
NHTSA had been receiving these complaints about this surging, about this acceleration of the Toyota vehicles.
Toyota, if they put in the word surge within their own database, they came up with about 60,000 complaints of unintended acceleration. So they took that word out and they came down, as I recall, maybe 150 claims. And that's what they ended up submitting to the government.
We had emails, internal emails from Toyota, where they were admitting that they had problems with the computer system.
In the bigger picture, I think that actually getting a verdict also vindicated a lot of other people.
Following this case, Toyota began to take responsibility for all of these cases that were pending across the country.
And there's no doubt in my mind, without this verdict, none of that would have happened.
Our public put so much trust in companies like Toyota.
Safety right now is a very low priority in the automobile industry and a lot of companies. We're seeing it now with General Motors. Toyota thought that they had really pulled the wool over the eyes of the entity that was supposed to be regulating them. In fact, had we lost this case, it would have been a major, major victory for the entire automobile industry.